Hello, hello, my lovelies. It's Miamao10 here, and we're back with Chicken Police Painted Red. See, this is what, stream 4 now? Yeah, so we're gonna get straight into it.
We had to gather ourselves, take a deep breath, and think over what we knew so far. What the chickens had I got myself into? What had I dragged Marty into? Moreover, what had we pulled the whole city into? This was going to be one of those cases that changed things forever. But I wasn't worried about myself. It didn't matter to me. Too many pieces had been plucked off this old rooster. But Marty's different. He's too good of a bird and too good of a cop to end up like me.
So this was what we ended off on last Wednesday. So we're just gonna keep going and see what new things come to light in this investigation.
A secret twin brother? Sonny, I'm starting to feel like we're really in a detective novel.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, but listen, Marty.
What is it, Boss Bird?
I think it's best if we go our separate ways.
What? Are you joking? I know you have a weak sense of humor, but there's a limit to everything.
I'm not joking, Marty.
Well, I certainly hope you are.
Whatever comes next, you don't need to be mixed up in it. You have someone to go home to.
Guys, damn it, Sonny. Can you hear yourself? What do you think? I endured all this to give up now? Who do you take me for? No, pal. You're not getting rid of me so easily.
I just want you to keep your career and your life intact, you moron. Just accept it, shake my hand, and go home. Your wife, Laura's waiting for you.
One more word, Sonny, and I swear I'm gonna bash your beak in. I risked my life more than once tonight. You know why?
No. Why?
Because we're a team. We have been a team for almost a decade. I don't care what Blood Boil says or whatever's on a goddamn piece of paper. We're the Chicken Police, Sonny. And we always will be.
I'm sorry. You're right.
We're gonna go to that insane asylum and wrap this shit up fast and clean. Yeah, just like you said, even if it kills us.
Thanks, Marty. Without you, I'd most likely already be sleeping the big sleep.
Birds of a feather flock together, right?
Like you say, partner.
Let's drop this before you start crying on me, okay?
Yeah, I hope not.
You almost just did.
Ah, cluck off, Marty.
That's the spirit, the Sonny I know and hate.
I do like these two characters very much. I like the rapport they have with each other. Alright, let's have a look at our notes. Just so I can refresh my memory as well. Yeah, so we know now that Ibn Wessler has a twin brother who's apparently in an insane asylum. Now I have my own suspicions about what's going on, but I don't want to spoil it, so we'll keep going and find out. So we found the wristband, and we're going to try and figure out where this asylum is. Or we're taking a drive to the asylum, if I remember right. Alright. Any new people? We're still missing one person on the first page. A place that we did not visit that I'm thinking we should do like first today is the, what was it called again? Mullen's newsstand. Yes. So I want to go check out Mullen's newsstand, see if we can find any information there.
A stack of papers.
Anything special in here?
Thanks for everything, pal. Truly.
Don't mention it, Sonny. If it weren't for you, nobody would have tried to kill me with a Tommy gun or set fire to a ship with me in it.
Yeah, how lucky you are, huh?
Damn right.
Is there anything else you had to say?
What do you think, Marty?
What? You care what I think? You must have hit your head pretty bad.
Stop fooling around, Marty. I'm serious. So what do you think? about everything.
Well, I think we're in deep shit. But to be honest, Ibn Wessler is in deeper shit.
Do you think he really murdered his brother? But why? And what does it have to do with Natasha and the threats?
Doesn't add up yet. Something's missing. Let's visit the institution and try to find out what we can about this Albert Wessler fella.
Exactly. If he's the dead body, we've got to know what the motive was. If we can't, and if he's still alive, we gotta ask him directly.
And what do you think, Sonny?
I think Ibn, Albert, and Natasha are the three key players in this case, and that all of it has something to do with the brothel.
And the fact that Natasha used to be a courtesan?
Yeah.
Nice word.
Listen, Sonny, about Molly.
Oh, just forget it, Marty, okay? She's not part of my life anymore. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Forget it. Let's concentrate on the case, and on making it out alive, and helping Natasha, too.
Whatever you say, Boss Bird. So you think Natasha's really in danger?
It could be, or she could even be behind everything.
No, you
There
don't
is
believe
that.
I'm not sure what I believe, Marty.
This is true.
Let's see. Things got mixed up at the brothel.
Investigate. Alright. So let's grab... Doesn't want me to grab that one. Oh, come on. Could be important, but not now. Okay, so let's grab Ibn. Alright. And the wristband, obviously. Really? Why would the wristband and Ibn not be... Almost, but not quite. Natasha's secret, maybe? Okay. Alright, let's see. Things got mixed up at the brothel. Natasha was a courtesan before, and Ibn tried to keep that a secret. Ibn found out that Natasha was a secret spy of Zawas all that time. Ooh. That's a new bit of information. Natasha worked at the brothel, and Zawas wanted to keep that a secret because she's with Ibn. Wait, let me read that again. Natasha worked at the brothel, and Zawas wanted to keep that a secret because she is with Ibn. Because who is with Ibn? Natasha or Zawas? Natasha was the secret lover of Zip, and Ibn knows that? What? No. No, can't be. Alright, so it's not the second one. Ibn found out Natasha was a secret spy of Zawas.
Natasha used to work there, that's obvious. And Ibn wanted to keep that a secret.
Okay.
Who could it belong to?
Well, we know who it belongs to. Zip killed someone. No, Zip didn't kill anyone. The wristband is the key and the evidence that Zip killed some. Nope. Zip dealt with the body and kept the wristband.
He died for that secret. Zip hid the body, but he kept the wristband.
Yeah, we know who the wristband belongs to. Wessler's twin. Oh, yeah, it definitely belongs to Albert Wetzler. But, so here's an interesting thing. So my thoughts have been, so right from the beginning, a lot of people have actually brought up the fact that Ibn Wetzler has been acting not himself, that he's been doing strange things. So my personal theory is that the body was Ibn Wetzler, and that the person portraying themselves as Ibn Wetzler right now is in fact Albert Wetzler, his twin brother, who was in the insane asylum. That's what I think. And ironically, it does actually say it here. The dead body was Ibn Wetzler himself, but then who was the real killer? But they're not agreeing with me just yet. But that's what I think. No, it's not a... There's no dead body.
The dead body was almost certainly Albert Wetzler, a resident of an insane asylum. But why did he have to die?
Uh-huh. Is it Albert, though? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Alright, so... Oh, yeah. This is...
You're the best, Bubo. You finally proved useful.
Alright, so there's nothing else really new in
It's a piece
here.
of a painting, judging. Why did you keep that
Alright, so nothing in there. Apparently I can't use the map. Oh wait, I think we need to exit. No? There's something I need to do. What is it?
books I've never...
So where exactly is this place?
A few hours.
Hey,
drive from
Robo,
here,
how
in the
you
middle of
doing?
Nowhere. It's a creepy old mansion, of course.
You think it's a good idea to go there?
Bobo! Hey, Bobo, how
I
you
told
doing,
you
hun?
you can still go back.
Huh, wouldn't you love that? No such luck, boss. If I get killed or locked up forever in an insane asylum, that's gonna be on you.
Thanks, pal. I deserved that.
What the heck? It's a chicken. Yeah, it's a chicken, please.
You still trust her?
I never trusted her, Marty.
No, never trust anyone.
You believe her?
I'm sure she was honestly afraid. People don't fake it that easy. But I can understand why she didn't tell us about her former profession.
Uh-huh.
Or how she knows Molly.
Yeah, that too. And the death of Deborah complicated things even more.
Hey, Sonny, she didn't seduce you, right? I mean, Natasha.
No.
Ah, don't be stupid, Marty. My old ticker hasn't been beating for a long time. Not that way, anyway.
Hey, he's fibbing a
All right,
little.
boss.
He's lying a little. No, that's you, Robo. I said that I'm coming to Mia stream. So, Bobo, if you haven't seen this before, this is like a very 50s, actually probably more 60s style private investigator game. We're investigating a big case at the moment. There's been a murder, there's been a brothel involved. We've got mobsters and crooked cops, and I'm really enjoying it. Mia, I hope you're doing the spooky game tomorrow. Oh, you want me to do Nightbook again? Because I'm supposed to be doing Bendy and the Ink Machine tomorrow. But I am planning on doing Nightbook again. I want to see what other endings there are. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a little late night surprise stream or something sometime. Alright, let's see. The corpse with the wristband.
So what do you think happened to the corpse? You're telling me. Makes my feathers stand on end when I think about what goes on in there. And we pretend we don't know about it. As if Roachtown isn't even part of Clawville.
This won't end well. I'm afraid soon Clawville's gonna burn once again. And because of its own foolishness.
Well, that's if another meat war doesn't break out first. 'Cause then, the whole wilderness will burn.
Lovely prospects, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it was a damn clever move for Westler to hide the body in Roachtown.
It's the
That
only
it
place
was.
no one will ever find it.
Like the belly of a burning ship.
Oh, I think that was an intentional red herring.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
They try to kill them. The mobsters try to kill the two. Well, they're cops. So one is a cop on his way out, retiring. The other one is still a cop, but they're kind of doing this off duty, so on the side. Oh, then I hope it's either tomorrow or the day after while I'm still off work. I will definitely consider it just for you, Bobo. So I think my first guess was probably more right. So I want to say possibly late 50s. That this is the era that this plays off in.
Who'd have thought? I believed that little rat. I thought he'd changed. Idiot.
There's a point when it's too late to change, Marty. His past caught up with him. Whatever he did since then doesn't matter.
Not much.
Exactly. And that's the case with us, too. That's why I won't back down. Even though a voice in my head is screaming right now, leave it all to hell and have another drink.
Maybe we should do that.
Maybe we should.
Wow, Robo only just saw your question. Dude! Never ask a lady questions like that. Those are very private,
Okay, so the
private
picture is
questions.
more or less clear. Ibn's got his brother killed because he learned Natasha worked in a brothel.
Yeah, that could be the case, but I believe the roots go deeper than
Yeah,
that.
so do I.
Which we'd only learn if we talk to him. I mean, if the corpse isn't him, because then we'd need a medium.
Which would be exciting, but maybe it's enough if we ask the doctor who treated him.
That too, yeah. But where's the fun in that?
Oh, then you should get yourself a girl there, bud. Alright, so what did we add? We added something to the codex, I believe. It's the bleak world of the proud Stawonians, mostly inhabited by predators and big cats. The political situation between Clawville and Stavonia, I don't know how to say that. It's quite tense and delicate for both historical and commercial reasons. The Stavonian Stardom was the biggest loser of the meat war, but most animals have been considering them the potential trigger of the second meat war. Meat war, it's like a world war, and the biggest threat looming over the modern world. So it was just a bit of interesting information there. So I still can't leave. Why? Not like I can make a phone call or anything. Do I need to go into the bedroom?
It would be best to board it up.
It may be.
Sure. You could live in Cockroach Town. That's an honest place, too. Has a similar stink.
Believe me, Marty, I thought about it.
I know, Robo. No, I'm
not
also just
surprised.
joking, bud. Or just bantering. Okay, I really want to just go. That's the only thing about this game. It doesn't give you a whole lot of direction.
I still have nightmares about the Great Fire.
Really? Were you alive then? How old are you exactly?
I was 3. And maybe it's not even a true memory, just the collective memory of the city. I see the flames. I see the burning buildings. And I hear the screams.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought you weren't born in Clawville. Aren't you from Averia?
Exactly, Marty. We were just visiting Clawville when the fire broke out.
I'm surprised you ever returned.
Well, maybe that's the reason I did return, Marty. It's like when someone falls in love with their captor, you know? Somehow I feel like this is my place. No matter how much suffering it brings, Clawville's fate is intertwined with mine.
Heavy stuff.
I completely agree, Bobo. Money shouldn't be a factor. Alright, so it's still not that, and I still can't leave. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? There's nothing in there. I really don't think there's anything else I can do here. People, let me go.
A closet that's...
We've looked at those before. But we asked all the questions.
Okay, so the picture is...
No, that could be the case, but I believe the...
Yes.
Which would be...
That too.
Yes, and we should leave now. We should leave. Can we go now, please? No, I don't want to do that.
When all of this is over, I'm gonna go on that long journey.
Where I live, it's all they care about and good looks, so I dress well and do what I can to look amazing. To be honest, I'm not bad looking, not that anyone here would know. No, I'm not boasting, just being positive. No, there's nothing wrong with accept or admitting that you are a good looking person. Nothing wrong with that. Guys, I'm so sorry. I can't seem to figure out what the hell the game wants me to do.
You know,
So I'm gonna have to
I've
click
thought
on
about it
everything.
multiple times that you might be Meredith H. Marble.
We've met her on a number of occasions, Marty. Remember? Her real name is Susie.
Hey, Bider.
Maybe Susie's just an actress you hired.
How you
You've
doing,
read
bud?
Too much of that cheap garbage, Marty. There's no conspiracy theory. Susie's just a money-hungry little dame who made a fortune off of us. That's all.
Yeah, you're disappointing.
I know. A stack of...
Just a pile of papers. There's no phone calls I need to make right now. I really just want to leave. Like, honestly. We've been doing pretty good on the questioning. I do wish there was like just something that would point me in the right direction. It won't let me access the map. So there's clearly something here. Phone? Wait. Wait. Okay. So maybe there is a phone number on this thing. 555-966. Alright, let's try that. Let's see.
Hello. You've called the Let There Be Peace Forever mental institution for ill and damaged minds. What can I do for you, sir? Or madam?
Well, I'd like to inquire about a patient who I believe is being treated at your institution. His name is Albert Wessler.
I'm sorry, sir, but I can't give out that information if you don't have the password given to relatives. Do you have one?
Unfortunately, I don't have that. I'm not a relative. I'm calling from the Clawville Police Department.
Oh, I see. In that case, officer, I'd advise you to visit our institution personally. Our director and I would be happy to answer your questions.
Thank you, miss. I guess I'll do that.
We'll welcome you with open arms, sir. Have yourselves a beautiful, starlit night.
Oh, thanks. Goodbye.
See you soon.
That was uber creepy. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I think that was really creepy. We'll welcome you with open arms. Hope you have a starlit night. What the hell was that about? Let's see. Well, it's good that you're being mature, Robo. Yeah, there's too many guys out there that's all about one thing. So this is Chicken Police. It is indeed. If you're neurotic, SBC! Press 1 repeatedly. If you're paranoid, don't press anything. We'll know. Nice one. Welcome, bud. I'm sure it's not all of them, but I haven't used the apps, so I don't know. Is the second game called EMTs? EMTs? You have Tom, you don't need to. And the third one could be Turkey Firefighters. Goat EMTs. Oh my gosh. I didn't see the goat. Alright. Can we leave now?
So,
We have to go there.
the thought gives me goosebumps.
Chicken bumps aren't good enough for you?
Ha ha ha.
Yeah, that was funny. We still can't leave. What the hell? Let me out. Seriously, let me out. What more could I possibly say to the
I
guy?
got a feeling tomorrow's gonna be another tough
Come on.
day. You could use a good night's sleep.
You're telling me. So, I get the couch?
It'd be better if I called Lewis. He'll open up a room for you to sleep in.
Whew, great idea.
Oh, we're going to sleep?
Please say the floor inside is covered with conspiracy theory papers and notes written with your own blood.
More like dirty clothes and empty bottles, Marty. Sorry.
You're no fun, Sonny.
Well, you'll get old eventually, too.
Never.
Alright.
I'd still like to take a...
I wouldn't do that if...
Ooh, it
Oh,
gets
come
more and more enticing.
on. What do you want me to do, people? I made the phone call. There's nothing else in here with a phone number. I'm stuck. And I don't know what to do.
Man, I can't imagine how you feel. The only good thing you ever had, huh?
Shut up, Marty.
My pleasure, SPC.
So this is them.
Yeah, the Wild Gentlemen. They were role models when I was a kid.
Well, you must have been a weird kid, which ain't surprising. My idols were the White Wolf and Super Squirrel.
The White Wolf, eh? Explains a lot. You know, when I was back in Averia, Clawville and the whole let's live together in peace bullshit seemed like an unattainable dream. Those guys made it happen. The city rose from the ashes of the Great Fire.
Yeah, but look at it now. And what would have become of you if you hadn't ended up in Clawville? Maybe you'd even be happy?
Perhaps.
Sorry guys, I'm just clicking on everything now to try
The
and
old days.
figure out what
You
I'm
know, I
missing.
miss 'em sometimes.
What? The hype? Us as celebrity cops?
Nah, the work, the buzz. The phone ringing at 4 a.m. and knowing if you pick it up, you'll be dragged into something terrible, because that's your job. And of course, you pick it up every clucking time.
I'm not sure it's healthy to enjoy that.
Hey, no healthy animal becomes a cop in Clawville.
Yeah, true.
What haven't we
I didn't
clicked
know you
on?
used to be a kindergarten teacher. But leather?
It's history, so back off.
I'm touched by the trust you have in me, Boss Bird.
There are things better left undisturbed, okay?
Yeah, got it. Who's that shaggy creature?
That's MB Davis, you bird brain.
Politician?
Am I gonna have to smash your beak?
Seriously, I don't know who the hell he is.
Alright, so that's all those pictures. Can I leave now? No, but we've got some new codex stuff. Wild Gentleman and Leather and Fur. Leather and fur used to be high fashion, but nowadays, especially in Clawville, the use of real leather and fur is quite rare. Ooh, that's kind of like me wearing another person. That's terrible. Oh my god. It's not totally illegal to wear these kinds of clothes yet, if you can afford it, but it's quite despicable, to put it mildly. You think? You're basically wearing another person. In this world, anyway.
I got a feeling tomorrow's gonna...
Yes, we've been through this already.
Sorry for the mess, Marty. I rarely have visitors.
Don't worry about it,
Oh
son.
my gosh.
I didn't expect anything else.
Thanks.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to anyone. So there's a 1 on the map, right there, but I can't access it. Really? Oh wait, wait. Hold on. Lewis. Do I have a number for him? 555932. Okay.
Hey, Lewis, it's me again.
Oh, hello, Sonny. What's up?
Were you sleeping, pal?
Me? Oh, I wasn't. Anyway, I'm always at your service.
Would you open up a room for Marty?
Naturally, Sonny.
Thanks, Lewis. I'm not even gonna say it.
I will. You owe me one. Again.
Yeah.
Is that it now?
Sorry for the mess, Marty.
Don't worry about it, Sonny. I didn't expect anything else.
Thanks.
Okay. Whee! Finally! Good grief. Finally! The match still whooping butt?
I slept like I used to sleep years ago. Like a miner or a soldier. Empty. Dead tired. Then I saw Tessa. My darling little daughter. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't recall her face. I reached out to her, but she just kept getting further and further away.
Oh wow, that's new.
Then I saw Molly. But she wasn't real. Just the ghost of a memory. I'm here, I cried. But all I heard was laughter. Not hers. Who's there? Suddenly, she appeared. Natasha. Just stood there laughing, but her eyes were cold. Then she said something. Painted red, painted red, painted red.
What the frick?
That was just a dream, Sonny. Nothing more. I looked at Marty and I saw the same thing in his eyes as he probably saw in mine. It's time to hit the brakes, to turn back, go home and forget about all of this. Of course, I stepped on the gas instead.
I do love the cinematic moments in the game. Are really
Honestly, I
something.
wasn't expecting anything good, but this...
Ooh, just like a horror movie.
I was thinking the same.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Let's hope so.
Bah. Yeah, this is not creepy at all. Let's have a look about. Weird mural.
This picture...
It's very...
special?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Even if you manage to escape, there's nothing but hills and forests for 100 miles.
Imagine how many poor lunatic ghosts must haunt those woods.
Ooh,
Bottom.
Sonny, you're creeping me out.
Bottom. Resident.
This guy seems strangely familiar to me.
You don't say. You've been treated here too. That would explain a lot.
Oh, don't be stupid. I'm serious. Take a closer look.
No.
Well?
No, it can't be. Are you telling me it's him? M.B. Davis himself?
I'm sure of it, pal. It seems the gossip was true. The eternal king of jazz in a madhouse.
Oh, no. The poor devil.
Wow. Okay. Hey there, Vonti. Welcome to the stream, bud. Special. Roll up here. Special is a word, not the one I'd use, but it's a word. Yes, do that. Do that. Alright, so, reception.
Ah, like an angel from heaven, isn't she?
Yeah, half of her's still up there, I think.
That's rude.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Of all the great wild ones.
Greetings, miss.
Is it really you?
Well, yes.
Yes, it really is you. The chicken police.
I'm afraid so.
Of all that's furry and plumy, that's fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Lady, calm
Miss,
down.
we'd like to ask...
Please, don't be scared. I'm just really excited. You know, I've read every book about you and your adventures, and I even collected newspaper articles when I was a little girl.
Indeed.
You can't imagine what an honor it is to meet you in person.
We really...
Oh God. Take a deep breath, Miranda. Take a deep breath.
Indeed.
Are you okay, miss?
Indeed.
Yes, I am. I just needed some air. So, dear detectives, Santino and Martin, what can I do for you?
Well, miss, we have some questions, if you don't mind.
I'd love to answer all of your questions, detectives.
I don't know what you guys think, but that whole conversation was really weird. He's all naked legs. Alright, questions.
Say, miss, what can you tell us about this place?
Our institution was standing even before the Great Meat War, and during the war, it was transformed into a military hospital. Since then, we're relentlessly working on treating injured minds under the leadership of Dr. Quetzal, the famous specialist.
The place seems pretty empty. Do many people work here?
We have 32 residents and 7 nurses, including me. We also have a 3-person maintenance and cleaning staff, and, of course, the heart and soul of our institution, Dr. Quetzal himself.
I see. Now, this Dr. Quetzal, is he the director here?
Exactly. Director, scientist, researcher, patron, and doctor. And even a friend.
Quite a guy.
He certainly is.
Okay.
So who is this Dr. Quetzal exactly?
He's a world-famous researcher of the mind, Mr. Featherland. He published countless books in the fields of psychology and psychotherapy.
Psycho what?
Unraveling the mind. It's the most crucial mission of the century, Mr. McChicken.
That's really good to know.
So this doctor's some celebrity, right? Does he usually meet other important persons?
I'm not sure I know what you mean.
Well, like Mr. Hobart Wessler, for example.
Ah, yes. That's something you should ask the doctor himself, but unfortunately, I don't think he has time right now.
He's swamped, is he?
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. He is very, very, very busy. All the time.
I thought so. Now, what can you say about this, miss? Have you seen anything like it?
Of course. Our residents wear these for identification. But how did you come by it? They only wear them inside the institution.
Huh. I see.
The wristband does belong to one of our residents. But I'm afraid I'm not allowed to tell you more due to regulations.
Oh, come on, Miranda. It's us, the Chicken Police.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Miranda, this case is a matter of life and death. Lives are in your hands.
All right. All right. I'll do it. Albert Wessler. The patient's name is Albert Thaddeus Wessler.
Figures. Just as we thought.
Thank you, Miranda. We'll never forget this.
Please, don't make me blush. And don't tell anyone you heard it from me.
Oh, we won't. I promise.
A giraffe with no head, it's that tall. And it's a doctor? Well, she's a nurse.
So when can we talk to Mr. Wessler?
I need to ask Dr. Quetzal. Please wait here.
Thank you.
Okay.
We should go to reception first.
Pretty sure there's going to be a trigger for this.
Huh.
That was very poetic of you.
Pluck you.
Alright, alright.
Dr. Quetzal will see you. He's waiting for you in his office. Up the stairs, all the way down the hall, until the last door.
What a surprise. It's enough to mention Wessler's name and all the doors are open.
I
Sure.
wouldn't want to get mixed up in this, but do you think Albert is in danger?
Danger? What do you mean?
We haven't heard from him since he disappeared, and we're really, really worried.
I see. We don't know yet, miss, but let's hope for the best.
Great wild ones protect him.
Where is he?
No idea, Marty.
The smell of all that's furry. I'll never get used to it.
Well, reptiles have a disgusting body odor, Marty, but they feel exactly the same about us.
Exactly.
Mm.
Great wild ones, you scared the hell out of me.
I already sensed your arrival from afar. You know, snakes have a different sense of smell, and birds used to be our prey once upon a time.
Well, yeah. Luckily, we're living in civilized times.
Lucky. Please take a seat. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Oh, you're a sneaky one, aren't you? You're a sneaky snake.
Your office is rather Puritan. Simple, I mean.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, yes. I can't let my mind wander from my work. I only keep what's essential in my office.
I see. That makes sense.
Okay. Making sure I check everything. I've already looked at the walls.
Why do you have bars on your windows?
Because it's a room like all the others, and I'm just an animal too, like all our residents.
With the significant difference of you being a doctor and not a patient, am I right?
It's not as big of a difference as you'd think.
Ass. I think a snake with arms and hands is the weirdest thing I've seen so far in this. Oh, did you see the one with the brothel? Did you see the stream where we went to the brothel? Now that was weird.
An isle of reason in a sea of insanity.
Insanity is such a strong word, and it's mostly an abstract idea. Where does insanity start, and how long is one not insane? Interesting questions. Am I normal, or are you? Maybe neither of us.
I think you're all freaking
You
insane.
see, that's something I think about a lot nowadays.
If you like, I can give you an appointment.
Oh, this is your chance, Sonny. Don't miss it. You're already here.
Marty,
Marty.
cluck up.
Marty does like to push his buttons.
A snake. I can't help it, but they make my feathers stand on end.
To be honest, gentlemen, your visit is anything but a surprise. I could even say I was expecting it.
What an introduction.
Please forgive me. I have the bad habit of immediately getting into the middle of things. How very rude of me. My name is Dr. Sessuous Quetzalcoatl, but most call me Dr. Quetzal to keep it simple.
It's a coat.
The name is Santino Featherland, and this is my partner, Martin McChicken,
From the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department. Your fame is one step ahead of you.
We're used to it.
Certainly.
We have some questions about one of your patients, if you don't mind. We'd like to talk to him, if that's possible.
Please be specific, detective.
Look, Doctor, we're too tired to play cat and mouse. Not that snake and chicken sounds any better.
Very funny, I must say. Just what I expected from you two detectives.
We know you know it's about Albert Wessler, Ibn Wessler's secret twin. Ever since we've said his name, all the doors have miraculously opened. That's what we call a bullseye.
Well, yes. Why should I deny it? We're talking about a rather illustrious patient here, who's also a very particular medical case.
Julia.
Now, that's much more interesting. So, are you willing to talk about him?
Because Albert, regrettably, has disappeared, and you are police detectives, I have no reason not to talk to you. Of course, I'm at your service, but you must understand I can't disclose information about my patients.
Not even if it's a matter of life and death?
Everything's a matter of life and death in here, Detective. This is a hospital, even if it's primarily for the mind, not the body.
Still, I'd like to give the impossible a try.
Please, Detective, just do your job, and I'll do mine.
Okay. So much Pokemon on Netflix, really? Playing Manchester tomorrow, or today, technically. Alright.
How long was Albert a resident of the institution?
For quite some time, his first symptoms surfaced in his teens. Depression, panic attacks, and schizophrenia.
Was he brought here immediately after the first signs that something wasn't right?
You know, the biggest problem with an opinion on insanity is that animals are ashamed of it. That's the reason our institution stands out here in the middle of nowhere.
Because animals would rather hide what they're afraid to face.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
As far as I know, the Wessler family wasn't exceptionally wealthy.
Indeed, they were rather poor, but we offer our services gratis.
Then how do you sustain yourselves?
By the grace of the treasury of King Hector III, of course.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
My family and the royal dynasty had always been on good terms, Mr. Santino.
Really?
What kind of a place is this exactly? I assume it wasn't built as an insane asylum.
It used to be a mansion. Construction started during the occupation in 622. Then it stood empty for almost a century, until finally it went to the crown of Clawville when Hector's great-grandfather took the throne. The rest is history.
Hi, Adam.
How long have you been working here?
I've worked here for more than 30 years, but it's been in my family's possession for almost 150 years.
So if I count correctly, as soon as it went to the crown, it was seized by your family.
That's almost accurate, Mr. Featherland.
What a lovely inheritance. Tell me, Doctor, do you know Madame Zavas?
Just like everybody else, I've heard of her, but I never had the pleasure of meeting her in person. I'm sure she's an interesting case.
Oh, you can be sure about that. I'd gladly get you two together if I had the chance. A spare cell would suit her very much.
Is that so?
As it turns out, she likes small, narrow, secret places.
Oh, I see. What a coincidence.
Okay. Time to question this guy outright. Hi Sub, can't wait for your live stream. You're streaming Valheim tonight, Sub?
Dr. Quetzal's a real mystery. But I can turn that to my advantage. I just need to focus on the strangest pieces of the puzzle. So when did Albert become a resident of your institute?
Albert and Hobart, or Ibn as you call him, arrived here almost exactly 4 years ago.
Could you describe that day more specifically?
It was not long after New Year's Eve, maybe the first week of the year, if I'm not mistaken. It was sleeting that day. Wind was banging incessantly on the windows. The power was going out for short periods of time.
What was your first impression of them?
I already knew the Wessler name. I knew who they were. Or at least I knew one of them, Hobart Wessler. He was famous. Gangster, moneylender, celebrity, lover.
And Albert?
He was new to me, an invisible gray ghost. The family had tried to keep his existence a secret.
Why?
Because they were ashamed of him, of course, Mr. Featherland. That's how it usually is.
What was your first impression of him?
He was silent, but observed everything that surrounded him. His eyes were constantly moving, never stopped for a second.
Was he afraid?
I wouldn't say so. It seemed to me that he wanted to move into our institution voluntarily. It looked as if he couldn't wait to be here, alone, locked up in silence and darkness.
Didn't you think of that as unusual?
Of course I did, but who am I to judge? It was rather special treatment.
Adam, I still see your black and white picture of yourself at the moment. And Sub, I hope you have a great stream, bud. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate it. I shall endeavor to send some people your way. I start finishing off. Alright. Tell me, did Ibn Westland threaten you in any way? What kind of special treatment did Albert get?
What kind of special treatment did Albert get?
You know, if an institution like ours has to accept a Westler as a guest, there's bound to be some favoritism.
And complete secrecy, I guess.
Yes, but that's the case for all our patients, Mr. Featherland.
Of course. So in what way did he receive more than the others?
Basically, we don't admit anyone into our institution without a complete and thorough prior assessment. In the case of Albert, we put that aside.
So you didn't even know if he had anything wrong with him?
Initially, no. He was more of a guest than a patient.
Guys, if you're hearing any banging noises, no, I've got a thunderstorm apparently. We have a thunderstorm at the moment. So if you're hearing any strange noises, that would be it. Because I've got headphones on and I can hear the rumbling in the background. Be right back. Gonna go make some organic hot chocolate. Cool. Do you think he was a threat to others?
Do you think he was a threat to others?
He didn't seem like that at first. He was fragile, frail, overwrought. I would have labeled him as a threat to himself, but not to others.
And later, when you came to know him better?
Albert had certain seizures. We found that out quite soon in that surprisingly cold winter. During those times, his personality distorted. He became almost someone else entirely, almost unrecognizable.
Really?
Are you telling me Albert had multiple personalities?
We found out very quickly that there was no other reason for the cause of his seizures. He had a cold and calculating personality who sometimes, especially on stormy days, took the reins over their shared mind.
He had these seizures from the beginning.
Yes, Mr. Featherland, but they started to intensify after Albert left our institution for the first time.
He did what? Left the institution? More than once?
Oh, yes, Mr. Featherland. Albert left the institution on several occasions until the last time, when he failed to come back.
Quetzal's not only very observant, but he's addicted to details. I must focus on that if I want to get closer to the truth. Focus. Addicted to details. You're keeping some things from me, am I right?
I can only answer the questions you ask.
You just avoided giving an answer.
Such insight. Not bad for a rooster.
Thank you. So,
Albert was working on a painting commissioned
Oh.
by his brother, Hobart Wessler.
was it of a woman named Natasha by any chance?
Exactly.
Well now. Well now, we know who painted the painting. We know where the piece of painting comes from. Oh,
Did Albert tell you how he felt about the painting?
From the first moment he loved it. He was fascinated by it. But who could blame him? A little diversity, fresh air, a beautiful lady, and of course, on top of all that, he could finally do what he loved best: paint.
Which could be a surprisingly effective therapy.
It could have been. Unfortunately, these excursions have greatly intensified his seizures. They have become more frequent and extreme.
So Albert left on many occasions to continue working on the painting.
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. Every time he came back, he was like a different person. But unfortunately, his seizures also multiplied and became more dangerous.
More dangerous.
Albert was hurting himself, and on one occasion, he even tried to hurt me. It was unprecedented. It seemed his confined personality was taking over their shared mind entirely, piece by piece.
Do you think the painting caused it?
Not the painting, Mr. Featherland.
But
the
its
subject.
Exactly. He was obsessed, right until that fateful day when he returned to us for the last time.
What exactly happened that day, Doctor?
It wasn't Hobart who brought his brother back that day, but two of his gorillas. Not literally, I mean. And Albert was in a terrible, terrible state.
What happened to him?
I don't like to talk about that, Mr. Featherland.
I
It
need
could
you
be
to.
vital to the case, Dr. Quetzal. Don't back down.
Oh, you're right. There's no use turning back now. So, Albert's tongue was torn out, or cut off, I don't know exactly, and he was blinded in one eye, or rather, one of his eyes was missing.
I'm telling you.
entirely.
So you're saying Albert was brought back horribly mutilated?
Yes.
And unable to talk.
And they didn't give any explanation as to what had happened. They simply told me it was some kind of accident.
Dr. Quetzal is cold and professional, but he's also very confused. Maybe it's cruel, but I must exploit his vulnerability if I want to learn everything about Albert. Focus, confused. Maybe it's not easy for you to talk about it, but did you examine his wounds thoroughly?
I'm not that kind of doctor, Mr. Featherland, but even I could determine his tongue was either cut out or bitten off, and his eye was gouged out. He also had several broken bones.
But there's no doubt it wasn't an accident.
Oops.
I don't believe it was, Mr. Featherland.
I totally agree. Concentrate, Doctor. What do you think happened to Albert?
I'm sure it was Hobart. He ordered his men to mutilate poor Albert.
But why would he do that?
Maybe Albert saw something he could accidentally reveal.
To whom? The four walls, a couple of crazies, you?
To anyone, Mr. Featherland.
I don't think it's that simple, Doctor. But thank you for your honest opinion.
You're welcome, Detective.
What happened then? How did Albert disappear?
A few weeks later, Hobart came to visit Albert one more time. Albert had been in terrible condition by then. We even had to transfer him to another cell, a more safe one.
What did Hobart do during the visit?
He didn't do anything. He just sat and watched his brother, who was in an almost vegetative state by then.
Couldn't you manage to draw anything out of him? You or Hobart?
Nothing. For a while, he was trying to signal something. Perhaps he was too afraid. And most likely his fingers had been broken too, so he couldn't even write.
Do you think Hobart could have killed Albert?
It's horrible to say it, but I'm sure of it.
How did he disappear in the end? Did someone come for him?
That's what's most eerie about it all, Mr. Featherland. He simply disappeared. His door, which only I had a key for, was open.
Did anyone see anything?
No one. We interrogated the staff, even the patients. He simply vanished off the face of the wilderness. We don't know what happened to him.
Unfortunately, I have a hunch. Thank you, Doctor. You've been a great help.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could be of help. But please, I now must attend to my work.
We understand, Doctor. Thank you.
Let's see how we did. Nice. 5 stars. Albert Wesker disappeared. We have a hunch about what could have happened. Final thoughts. The legendary chicken police back in action. Alrighty. Cool. Okay, let's have a look, see. Our clues, what have we got? Yes, that's a new clue. Still missing one person. But more and more I'm starting to think that I may be right about my theory.
That's quite shocking information.
I think you understand why we kept it a secret. If it wasn't for Mr. Wessler's demand, we'd never let any of our patients walk freely outside our institution.
Then the accident happened.
Accident? Ha! We didn't believe it, not for a second. After Albert came back to us, horribly mutilated, he was different.
Different how?
If someone got one of his eyes poked out and his tongue torn out, he'd be different, but not like this. Albert was a different person.
We believe you, Doctor. So, can we take a look at Albert's cell?
I'd rather call it his room. Mr. Wessler lived in exceptional circumstances.
Thanks to the Wessler name, I guess.
Yes. Well, we try to make all of our patients stay as comfortable as possible, but Albert certainly enjoyed special favoritism.
I hope you don't mind if we take a look around in there.
That's not going to bother anyone.
Alright.
Well, that's surprising.
I've never seen a cell like this before, that's for sure. I wouldn't mind living here myself.
It seems that being a Wessler gets you privileges.
And a healthy dose of danger.
Mostly that, yeah. Let's take a good look around. I'm sure we'll find some answers here. I can almost smell them.
Well, I smell paint, ink, plaster, some kind of oil, aging paper, slight smell of rat, and great expectations.
What the dickens?
Unmistakable. Yeah.
This place is bad for you, pal. But if you've already jump-started your beak holes, then sniff out the solution.
I'm on it, Boss Bird.
All right. Wow. Anything interesting on the writing desk?
Scribbles, newspaper articles, study papers, poems. Perfect chaos.
Just like the troubled mind of a troubled fella.
Yeah, but there's still a kind of order in it. It's just too intricate for you to comprehend.
If you say so, boss.
Make sure I check everything here. We'll get to the letter last.
Identical twins. And looking at it, they may have easily loved the same woman. Two men and one woman. Nothing good ever comes of that.
Yep.
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly.
Oh my God,
Of all
Marty.
the wild ones, Marty, please, stitch up your beak, okay?
Just use your imagination, old bird.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. A letter.
Well, shall we open said letter? Anything else on the desk? Get that in a second. For a handful of waffles. Oh my God.
You know, I don't think he had it so bad in here.
You mean apart from being separated from everyone you love in an ancient mansion filled with madmen?
You're right.
As always.
Oh wow.
The style. It's very familiar to me.
You've been lonely for far too long, huh?
Not funny, Marty.
It is, a little.
Anything? All right.
No way. Is this some kind of puzzle?
I don't think so. But we could still find something important here. A pattern, a sign, anything.
See a lot of eyes, stars, cop car, houses and squiggles and I don't know what that's supposed to be. Draw a line? What am I drawing a line? Huh. This is going to be something to figure out. Go back in so we clear that
No
line.
way.
I don't think so.
Draw a line. Draw a line for what? So the biggest common denominators I'm seeing here are the eyes and the stars. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's there. There's a flower. Infinity. That's a cat. Cat in a hat. Something coming out of its mouth. You guys see anything? Oh, let's see. Don't open the litter. There's cat poop in it. The letter, you mean? Yeah. Maybe that's what we should do, is open the letter. Maybe that'll give us some insight. Okay, here we go. I know I don't exist. I don't exist because you don't see me, but I'm not what you think I am. I don't think about me. You never know. I think of you every day, every minute, always. In my dreams, I have become one with him. One soul. You know who I am thinking about, right? Can you feel it? Can you feel that I'm there too, with you? Do you feel it, right? I can't hold it in myself for long. Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. Please, I'm sorry. But I can't help it. The world is crashing down. The whole world is just rotting and rotting. Everything is rotting. I have to get out of here to become one with my destiny and one with you. Give me.
Albert was madly in love with Natasha and would have done anything for her. I'm afraid he did exactly that.
Indeed. It doesn't give me any insight.
What do you make of this?
Apart from the fact the guy was totally insane? I don't know. What should I?
That maybe we've been chasing the wrong person all this time, Marty.
What do you mean?
Everything will be revealed soon.
Why do you have to be so melodramatic all of a sudden?
If I'm right, this'll flip the whole case upside down.
What's that, Sonny? A blurb from some horrible novel?
I just have to think things through before I come to any hasty conclusions, Marty.
Ugh, you're killing me. So, what now? Where to?
Back to Clawville, where we can finally put all the pieces together.
You're driving me crazy. But all right, let's go home.
Give me just a second here, guys. Oh, no, I want to go back. Take me back. Ugh. No. Take me back. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gosh darn it, Fran. You saw the warning. You ignored it. Gotta get the new controller hooked up here. Fresh controller hooked up. Oh, I think I just missed a really, really big part of this on that mural. Dang it. Albert fell fatally in love with Natasha. Was that the reason he had to die? I still don't think that's it.
I'm afraid we have, Doctor. And more.
Replay.
So, detectives, have you found what you were looking for?
I'm afraid we have, Doctor. And more.
I wouldn't dare to say I'm happy to hear it, but I'm glad to be of service to you.
Well, thanks, Doc.
I hope I don't offend you by saying I hope we're not going to meet anytime soon.
Not on account of either of our jobs, am I right?
Exactly.
Alright, how do we leave? Interesting.
Oh, I don't believe this. Those two again?
Take him out.
Oh
My car
boy,
won't
here we
last
go.
much longer.
Don't worry, Sonny. I was born to do this.
Oh, it's so hard to aim on this.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Yeah, I'm
You
trying.
drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Ah, retry.
Are you blind or what? Where did you learn to shoot?
Hush up. Damn. Okay.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Damn it. Hey, Enra, how you doing? I'm having an acid flashback right now. Well, are those chickens wearing suits? They are indeed. Chicken police. Alright, retry.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
you
just
drive
trying
like
to
you're not a
not
fucking
get shot.
lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow. Are you blind or what? Where did you learn to shoot?
There we go.
Whew. Well, that was close.
A little too close for my taste, and it only strengthens my belief. Wessler is desperate. He knows if we survive, he's done for.
Well, come on, what did you work out? Will you tell me already?
Sure. Let's put the picture together, piece by piece. Let's start from the beginning. So, we got a case.
It's Natasha. Right? And with her, we've got... Nope. Doesn't want that one. Alright, so let's start from the beginning. Natasha tried to keep that painting a secret from us. Natasha wanted us to find the painting for her. She tried to show us the painting. She needed to destroy the painting to hide what happened to Albert Wessler. Nope. Ah, crap.
Natasha tried to show us the painting.
Mm-hmm. It's Deborah's dead. Oh.
And that painting would have shown us the way.
The secret hideout? No. Even in Albert Wessler, Albert painted Natasha so he met her on more than one occasion. To the corpse of Albert Wessler, which obviously is gone now thanks to Zip. Nope.
To Ibn and Albert Wessler. Albert painted Natasha, so he met her on more than one occasion.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Which made Albert...
Kill his brother, take his place, and force Natasha to create the case with the threat. No, but I was so sure. I was so sure.
fall in love with Natasha. And on a fateful night, he killed his brother so he could take his place in secret and win Natasha's heart.
Yep. Jackpot.
So what happens now?
The inevitable, Marty. We're going to the Wessler mansion to confront Ibn with the facts.
Ibn, who's
You
not
mean
Iman.
Albert, right?
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Natasha.
Do you think she knew about it?
Something stinks, Marty. The whole case seems too intricate.
Too many coincidences, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, after 10 years, you did learn something, didn't you?
9.
You're right.
Huh.
What?
You just laughed, Sonny.
What? No, I snorted.
No, you laughed.
Ah, just leave it, Marty.
I'll be telling this to my grandchicks.
All right, pal, that's enough.
Okay. So, Albert fell madly in love with Natasha and decided to have her for himself.
Yep.
And his best chance was to trade places with Ibn Wessler.
So that's why the torn out tongue.
Yep.
Yeah, Ibn couldn't squeal even if he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
What a diabolical plan.
More like insane.
But why the messages then? Why the threats? Albert got what he wanted. He could have got away with it.
I'm not a psychologist, Marty, but remember what the doctor told us. Albert has a seriously injured mind and a split personality. I think his two identities were at war with each other.
Yep.
So the messages were written by one of his personalities, consumed by jealousy?
Something like that, Marty. But we can only learn the whole truth from him.
You're right. So, are we going or what?
We're going.
We're going, Marty, to finally finish what we started.
Well, if there's anything you'd like to do before, do it now, boss. You won't have a chance later.
You're right, Marty. It's time to wrap everything up.
Indeedy do.
Lewis became kind of part of the team in the end, didn't he?
You mean Leopold?
Ah, damn it. Did I mess that up again?
No, I'm just joking. You said it right this time.
Huh.
Hey, Lewis. You weren't awake all night because of us, were you?
I've never been this excited, Sonny. Seriously, it is a great honor to be part of the team. What is it?
You, Lewis, you don't stutter anymore.
What?
Just now, you didn't stutter. Not even a little.
Oh, I must be exhausted. It happens sometimes.
And it's back.
Mm-hmm.
So, thanks again, Lewis. You always get us out of trouble.
Come on, boys. Don't even mention it. It is me who is grateful to be a part of an adventure of the chicken police.
Maybe the last one, too.
Hey, Sonny. Don't spoil his mood. He's so cute.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Alrighty. The Weekend House?
So, we're looking for more evidence?
No, I was just thinking we could take another look. You know, just in case.
Okay, sure. But
Don't even ask, Marty.
you're really becoming sentimental.
One more word and I swear I'm...
Yep, I'm gonna shut it.
Okay, I wasn't really expecting to come back here.
Well, they couldn't even manage to scrape it off.
Useless pincushions.
They're always half-assed, Sonny. You drive me crazy.
Leave them be. Your record is perfect. You've been on the force for 15 years, almost 10 of that with me.
That's why I deserve a medal.
Get out. Wind down. Resign. Become... let's see. Anything.
If you only knew how much I've thought about that. But I'm simply not good at anything else. Either I'm a gangster or a cop. I've got too much of a backbone to be a gangster.
Also, to be a cop, Marty.
Don't know what we're looking to
You know,
find
Sonny,
here.
When we entered the room and saw the girl,
Deborah.
yeah, her body, I called you every name in the book inside my head. I just had enough, you know? I wanted to quit.
What kept you with me? Was it just curiosity?
No. I just wanted to see your downfall, boss. I wanted to be there when you met your end, get humiliated or even shot.
Wow. Well, thanks for your honesty, Marty.
But then everything changed on the ship.
On the ship? Why there?
I don't know. Being tied up with you, waiting for certain death. I know I lashed out at you, but in truth, I felt there was no place I'd rather be. It was my place on that fucking burning ship with you, even if we both died there. Know what I mean?
I think I do, Marty. I think I do.
So, I guess there's nowhere to go but forward, huh?
Nothing left to do but kill a rat. As the chicken police.
For the last time?
For the last clucking time, partner.
Swear?
I swear.
All right. Let's hit the road.
Why did we come here exactly? We've looked at all of that before. Okay, apparently we're gonna visit everywhere we've been in the case.
You know, Sonny, few places are as cozy as the hot dog at dawn.
You have a point.
The silence, the fog, the sunshine slowly devouring the sleeping city.
Not becoming a
The
poet.
smell.
Yeah, the Cobbler District has its own distinctive aroma, that's for sure. But wait, do you smell that?
It seems Zip is ready with the first batch of coffee.
That's waiting only for us, my friend.
Happy!
Well, he's out. He's brave indeed, or an idiot.
They're often the same, Marty, and you should know. Let's say hi to the old trash panda.
You mean a last goodbye, right?
Hello, Zip. I see they kicked you out.
You know, Sonny. They told me I could stay in there for 48 hours if I wanted.
Well, maybe you should have done that.
Shit, I had enough. Fuck it. You understand? When you interrogated me, you opened my eyes. I don't give a shit about him, about Wrestler and his henchmen. Let them come if they want. It's not gonna be easy for them. You can be sure of that.
That's the Zip we know and love.
Thanks, Marty. So, why you here?
Coffee.
One last coffee before the end.
Are you going to get him?
We don't have a choice, Zip. We're grabbing the rat by the tail. No screwing around. No playing it nice.
Ah, I see Ibben's really got to you.
Just Sonny. I'm like this all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. Why? Why do you keep taking me between Zip and the Weekend House? I'm confused. We never did go to Mullen's newsstand. Let's go there real quick.
Well, if we have anything else to ask the old beaver, this is the last chance.
Hey, don't steal my style.
Just learning from the best.
Let me give you some advice. Don't.
Okay, so we would have come here to question the newsstand guy, but we've already basically solved the case, so we're gonna head on over to... Where are we going? Not the Weekend House, it's not the Hot Dog. Not Hotel Atlas. Not Bubo's. What the hell? Where do they want me to go? Well...
And good old Mullen is still on duty.
Eternal, like the Knights of Clawville.
And the pain in my back. Hey, old man. Sun's not even up yet, and you're already open?
You know what's my secret, sonny boy?
What?
I never close.
That clever.
How can I help you, lads? I see you're going somewhere.
Well, Sonny's going to die. I'm just wrapping up a delicate case.
So, you'll be off to the Westler residency then?
You're sharp, old beaver.
Well, me dear lads, I'm glad I got to know you.
Hey, don't you start too.
That I'm just kidding.
Why would we want to ask? Stop trying to take me to the Weekend House. I guess we're going back to the Weekend House. Don't know why. There must be something here then. Albert is Ibn Whistler himself. Oh, where's the fly guy?
Does it still work? I can easily imagine. Poor bastard.
And what do you expect will happen when you get there?
They'll either let us in, or we'll blow open the doors and go in guns blazing. How hard can it be?
Well, I'm not sure you know what you're up against, boys, but it's your funeral. I'm just glad I got to know the legendary chicken police.
Hey, don't write us off yet.
I'm just getting ready for all possibilities, Marty. Hey, chicken coppers.
Yeah, Zip?
Take care of your feathers for me, okay?
Will do, Zip.
Don't worry. I'll protect this smelly old bird.
Alright, is that it now? What the hell? keeps taking us back there, but there's nothing there. There is nothing there. Alright, let's go ask the old guy some questions here.
It's still not too late for us, you know? I'll grab Laura and we'll all just get out of the city.
Wouldn't it be great?
You could finally take me to Averia like you promised.
I never promised that, but yeah, it would be great.
So, we're gonna get ourselves shot to pieces already, or what?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would actually love to get to that point, but can't seem to move forward.
Does the name Albert mean anything to you?
I know multiple Alberts, Sonny. Which one do you mean?
Albert Wessler.
I see you're in a funny mood, Sonny boy.
I'm not joking, Mullen, but I'm surprised there's something I know and you don't.
And who is this Albert anyway? Ibn Wessler's hidden son, maybe?
Even better, my friend. His secret twin brother.
Oh, you've walked into trouble there.
I was hoping you could tell me something useful about him.
I can, Sonny boy. Avoid him. Avoid the whole Wessler family. Those who happen upon secrets that deep sink without a trace.
Well, I used to be a professional swimmer. Didn't you know?
No, I didn't.
I lied. What do you know about that asylum? What's it called?
Since there's only one of those around Clawville, I know which one you mean, Sonny. It's an ancient mansion, easily around 100 years old for sure. Or more. But what do you want to know about it anyway?
We actually just got out of there.
That explains everything.
Seriously, what do you know about it?
The place is self-sufficient in theory, but in reality, the Crown maintains it. No one knows the exact reason why, but according to gossip, they used to keep someone in there. Someone who was either part of the royal family or just very close to the fire. But who knows? Maybe it's just a legend.
Well, they say we're legends too, and we're standing right in front of you. Am I right?
What can I say then? This whole city is full of legends.
This Albert, he had to paint a picture of Natasha at his brother's request.
Let me guess. He fell in love with her.
Yeah, classic, huh? Then he killed his brother and took his place.
Yeah, well, that's a classic too. So, you're telling me who goes by Ibn Wessler is not really Ibn Wessler?
Exactly. He's Albert, a dangerous lunatic with multiple personality disorder.
Ha ha, lads! I guess that Miss Marble's going to write another one of those novels about this.
You mean Meredith? Oh, that's just what we need.
Once you sold your soul, it's too late to cry about it, sonny boy.
That's what I keep telling him.
Do you know Dr. Quetzal?
Do you mean Professor Quetzalcoatlus? Yeah, now you laugh at this, but we went to university together.
You did what?
Do I not look the type to you?
No, well, I didn't mean that. I just didn't know you went to university.
I studied psychology, sonny, only I forgot to graduate. That's when my father died.
So that's why you know the animals so well.
No, I know them well because I have a newspaper stand and I talk to hundreds of animals each day, and I listen to the everyday problems of almost all of them. There's no better lesson in animal studies.
You surprise me every time, old beaver. And what do you know about him? Can he be trusted?
You're afraid he screwed you? He looks like a terribly dishonest snake, but don't let your prejudices overshadow what your wattle tells you. Quetzal's one of the kindest-hearted and most honest animals I've ever known.
That's good to know, Uncle Mullen. Or rather, Professor Mullen.
Hey, don't get cocky with me, little chickie.
Hey, Joker, this game makes you smile? Well, that makes me happy. It makes me smile too.
The Wessler Mansion, Uncle Mullen?
That if you're about to go there, bring a tank with you. Or two.
Dangerous, you mean?
Dangerous? It's a fortress, so it is. Giant walls, watchtowers, and of course, Wessler's hired thugs are waiting for you there.
Yeah, sounds great.
It's a beautiful place, I must admit. At least you'll kick the bucket with mouths hanging open in wonder.
That's something.
Good attitude, my lad. Keep it.
Okay. Do we now finally have the Whistler Mansion on our list? Apparently not. Alright, let's try Hotel Atlas.
Should I say it?
I know, Sonny. I can still get out.
But you won't.
On the beak.
Thanks, pal.
Forget about it. I'd be bored to death otherwise.
Hey, Maddie. I like the voice work. I gotta run into the grocery store. Have you on lurk? Not a problem, hun. Yeah, the voice work in this was really, really well done. It's a little on the cheesy side, but I mean, most of the old 50s style PI stories are a little on the cheesy side, but really, really good. And I have very fond memories of watching the old PI movies and PI series when I was young. Alright. So.
You know, pulling the trigger was the toughest decision of my life.
You mean when you shot me?
Yeah.
But it wasn't hard, because you thought you'd kill me.
Not at all, Sonny. I knew you'd survive. I wanted it to be a permanent injury and hurt like clucking hell.
Why did he shoot him?
I knew that everything would change from then on.
That something was gonna break between us?
Yeah. And that I was never gonna be the same either. With that shot, I also gunned down who I was, you know?
It really did hurt like hell.
I know.
I almost bled to death.
Almost was the goal.
And? Did you manage to forgive me since then?
Well, what hurt me wasn't what you did. Of course it did. What hurt the most was you not trusting me. That you didn't believe me.
Not until you pulled the trigger. At that moment, I knew you were right. Ah, cluck.
Yeah, cluck. All right, enough sentimental crap. We have an insane rat waiting to be put behind bars, and a woman you gotta get.
What?
Come on, Sonny. Even a blind bat can see it.
Oh, well, cluck again.
Yep.
Alright, please tell me we can now finally... So, I want to check the codex quickly because there must be something here about what happened. Excuse me. Why did Marty shoot Santino? No, I don't see anything. Sorry. See if there's anything here. Da 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 da. No, it doesn't say anything. Could do with some fresh southern fried chicken. Oh my word. Guys, what is it about this weekend house? This is really annoying me now. There's nothing else here, guys. Come on.
The phone's dead.
Nice.
Yeah, it really is. Natasha became even more mysterious with every detail we learned about her.
You fell for her hard, huh?
It's nothing like that, Marty. I only met her one time. It just makes me crazy if I can't solve something. And she's something I just can't solve.
Maybe you have to accept this one, Boss Bird. That woman's out of your league. From a different world entirely.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Any better?
Not really.
I'm curious about how they killed her. There were no injuries on her body as far as we could see.
Well, if all goes well, we'll learn about that soon.
Or not.
Or not. Wouldn't be the first time.
Sorry guys, but you gotta be kind of meticulous with this game to find the thing that...
Roachtown stirring.
Thank the gods we're not going to be here when it's fully awake.
I think the buzzing of the hive has its own charm, you know?
Yeah, from afar, on a postcard maybe. But for real? Oh, thanks but no thanks.
Maybe there is something else we need to say to him.
All in all, thanks, Zip. You've been a great help.
Thank you too, boys. You really opened my eyes. If I see Wessler again or any of his goons, I'm gonna plug them right there.
I'm not sure that's what we're suggesting.
One more coffee, boys?
Thanks, Zip. Maybe next time.
If there is a next time.
One more coffee?
Thanks.
Okay.
If there is an...
There's nothing else I can say to him. Jukebox is broken.
Why don't you hire a cook, Zip? Or at least a dishwasher? I know just the guy. Strapping young lad, got quite a big mouth, but he's not that bad, though he does smell like chicken.
Don't you mean that Marty guy? I heard horrible things about him.
They say he names all his guns.
Well, he's a flop with chicks.
Hits first, asks later.
Yeah, a real chicken shit.
Hey, I'm right here.
We know, Marty. That's why it's fun.
Blow me, both of you.
Okay, please don't take me back to Weekend House. Come on. I want to go over there. There, the where the other little hourglass is. Oh, no, but that's Bubo's place. Island's newsstand. Getting really annoyed with this now. Like super annoyed. There is nothing else in here. Alright, I've looked at the family photo.
Oh, look what I found.
Furry gods, another chicken police story.
And one of my favorites, too. Meredith outdid herself when she wrote this one.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You're still mad at Meredith, aren't you?
If it's about me and you, then I want none of it, thanks. Reality's more than enough. Got any good advice?
I always have some for you, lads. Don't get shot, for example.
That's very wise advice. Why haven't you told us before? Could have saved Sonny some painful memories.
If you carry on like that, Marty, you too can learn how it feels.
You too.
Do you have any...
Of course. Still crisp and warm, like a fresh newspaper. Ask away.
Do you have any fresh information for us?
So there is nothing else here.
Yeah, I can already see us on the next front page.
Or maybe in the obituaries.
Ah, you cranky, croaking old crow.
Guess it's Tribubo's. Although she told us she didn't want to see us again.
No hard feelings?
What can I say, boys? I have a big, soft heart.
You sure do, Ursula.
Would you like a nice hot cup of tea?
No, thanks. We just came to say goodbye.
Why? You going somewhere? Traveling?
No, we're just visiting a nice place in the city.
Sonny's gonna die.
Shut up, Marty.
So it's a case. Well, be careful, boys. And I'm sorry I snapped at you the last time.
You don't need to say that, Ursula. We deserved it.
You're a good boy, Sonny. And Marty's a downright saint.
Oh, come on, Ursula. Stop that.
Hey, Boobo.
Hello, old man.
Is he asleep?
But his eyes are open.
Boobo!
Hey, what is it? I wasn't sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
You were something.
What the hell are you doing here, chickens?
Sonny wanted to say hi before he suffers an unpleasant death of lead poisoning later tonight.
Would you shut the clock up, Marty? You're not funny.
I am a little bit.
You're going to Wessler's, huh?
Bingo. We're gonna put an end to this madness.
Ooh. Or you're stirring up an even bigger madness, am I right?
Well, that's always a possibility.
Get yourself killed for all I care, but don't come here covered in blood, because I'm not gonna open the door for you, I swear.
Oh, thanks for the support, old fart.
Don't mention it, you old gizzard.
Guys, I'm out of time and out of ideas. I'm gonna have to go and somehow figure out...
What are you hiding in there, Sonny?
You know, it's funny. I have no idea. I lost the key.
You want me to open it for you? I got a method.
Don't shoot my cabinet, Marty.
Okay.
Well, as I was saying, I'm gonna have to figure out exactly what it is I need to do to trigger being able to go to the Wessler mansion. I was hoping to finish it tonight.
What happened to your brother?
He left Clawville, and I haven't talked to him since.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I received an unexpected letter 2 weeks ago from the Sura province. Someone dropped it off at my door.
Was it him?
He wrote the letter, that's for sure. I could smell the jungle when I opened it. But whether he was the one who delivered it, I don't know.
Have you tried to find him?
He'll find me if he wants to, Sonny. I know he's not guilty, and that's enough.
But he's still wanted in Clawville, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry for playing a part in all of this.
I know, Sonny. The past is the past.
You know, you've truly changed, Marty. You tried to hide it, but you've changed.
Thanks, boss.
Just, don't call me boss, okay? We're partners.
Is there anything
I've
else?
also forgiven you, you know?
I don't remember asking for it.
I'm not mad anymore.
Blow me, Sonny. You always have to have the last word?
Of course not.
I'm very, very keen to finish this, guys. Very keen. It's one of those, I want to know if we're right. See, we still don't have that last one. That's got to be the Whistler Mansion.
I've also forgiven you. I'm not mad anymore.
Alright, so no more dialogue there. Who would we phone? Seriously. Let's see under people here. Do we have a number for her? Because I know I got to end off, but at the same time I really want to just get it done. Don't have a number for him. I don't think I've got anything extra in my bag.
It's a piece of a painting, judging by how well it's... Albert was madly in love with...
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna have to come back to this for the last installment to find out exactly if Santino and Marty are correct. I think they are. I hope to see you guys all back for that next Thursday. It might be a short one and we might jump into something else right after that. Ryan, oh my gosh, where have you been? Thank you so much for the tip, buddy. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. You've been missing in action, bud. What have you been up to? 07 Vortor 94 or Ryan for the $10 tip, man. That is fantastic. Thank you so much. Oh, you're most welcome, Ryan. You've been working nights? Ah, dang. Miss you, bud. I hope we get to chat sometime soon. I really do. But thank you again. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you. Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to end it off there. We'll leave them at the Hotel Atlas. We'll be back next week. I will figure out exactly what the trigger is for us to move on to the Whistler Mansion. And we'll finish this game out next week, Wednesday. Yeah. Until then, guys, you all know the drill. Have fun, whatever you're doing. Be safe wherever you are. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Ryan. Thank you again, bud. Finished this week. Awesome. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.